Here's the fifth fundamental for wealth and happiness. An association of people of common interest in progress, success, ideas, and philosophy. An association of people of common interest in progress, success, ideas, and philosophy. We might simply put number 5. You got to get around the right people. It's one of the fundamentals for wealth and happiness. You got to associate with the right people. Let me give you another little key phrase. Never mistake the power of influence. We're all being influenced. The question is, by who? Somebody's got us doing what we're doing. Who are they? Somebody's got us living like we're living, spending what we're spending, earning what we're earning. Somebody's got us doing that. The question is, who are they? See, don't mistake the power of influence. The guy says, well, I'm around these people, but they don't bother me. See, that's not true. The guy says, I live here, but it doesn't really bother me. See, that's not true. Where you live, who you're with, does affect you. And you got to make sure, sometimes you can't always be around, all the positive people, but I tell you what you got to do. You got to counterbalance negative influence with positive influence. You just got to spend so much time around the right people so that the wrong people that you have to be around are not going to affect you that much. An association. Mr. Shove said, Mr. Rohn, do your best, pull every trick you can think of to get around the right people. And in those early days, I did everything I could to get around the right people. I disguised myself. I did. I went incognito. I'd park my car 3 blocks away, and I'd walk, because I knew if I drove up there in my present car, they wouldn't let me in. I did it all. Shove said, you got to get around the influence that will pull you up, the influence that talks success and personal development, that talks culture and lifestyle and uniqueness. You got to get around. So that's the 5th fundamental for success, an association. Guess how many people have an association of people of common interest in progress, success, ideas, and philosophy? Very few. It'll put you in the top 5%. Here's the 6th fundamental for success. A plan for the developing of all your personal skills. A plan for the developing of all your personal skills. No telling what skill you can develop if you plan for it. Set it up. Set up the school. Set up the classes. Put it on your game plan. Here's when I'm going to go learn this. Here's when I'm going to go learn this. I go to night school. I go to day school. I go to morning school. I take these weekend classes. I do this. Everything I can think of to develop my personal skills. Skills of leadership, skills of language, business skills, investment skills, better work skills. I mean, you can learn to do anything if you set it up and have a plan. Put it on your game plan for learning, changing, growing. Okay. Guess how many people have a plan for the development of all their personal skills? Very few. It'll put you in the top 5%. Here's the last one. Last fundamental for wealth and happiness. It's called lifestyle. A constant plan for figuring ways to live uniquely. A constant plan for figuring ways to live uniquely. How to enjoy your substance, how to spend it and get delight. Family, friends, the people you know, how to get joy from your life, not existence. Joy. The reason for the Republic was that we all might with liberty and freedom pursue happiness. Guess how many people are taking advantage of pursuing happiness, making it a study, practicing the art? Very few. It'll put you in the top 5%. Some people have the money, but they don't know how to spend it. They don't know what lifestyle's all about. That's why it's not too good just to make a lucky windfall of money. The guy got him a $50,000 house, now it's worth a $500,000 house, but he's still a $50,000 guy. And it's kind of pitiful to see a $50,000 guy in a $500,000 house. The house grew in value, but he didn't. See, there's nothing more pitiful than a rich clod, right? Guy eats with his elbow in his soup, right? I mean, he's got the money, but he's just a clod. Or the mismatch. The $1 million lady with a $50,000 guy. I mean, it's just a mismatch. Okay. Lifestyle, figuring ways to get joy from everything you do and spend. It's an art. It's something you work on constantly, lifestyle. We'll talk a little bit more about that when we wrap up personal development tomorrow. But those are the 7 fundamentals.